Will Americans choose Donald Trump or Joe Biden? With Election Day fast approaching, Americans should consider how the election could impact their hard-earned savings. The COVID-19 pandemic brought the national and global economy to its knees. Stock markets in the US and abroad tanked, putting a big dent in investor funds and retirement accounts like 401ks. But before COVID hit, the economy roared along with record low unemployment rates, and investors profited from the longest bull market in history. President Trump slashed regulation and cut taxes, leading to what some called a golden age for American business. So investors and business owners know what to expect from another 4 years of a Trump presidency. But polls show Joe Biden is ahead and is the odds-on favorite to win in November. So what kind of a business and market environment could we see with a Biden presidency? Let's examine the 5 ways a Biden win could impact your wallet. Number 1. The COVID-19 rally ends. After riding the longest bull market in history, stock markets tanked over COVID-19 pandemic fears that shuttered businesses. The Dow lost nearly 40% of its value. Thankfully, markets have clawed their way back with some help from the Federal Reserve and Congress, along with a bet that the economy will rebound in this business-friendly environment. But all that could change with a Biden win. Biden recently said that businesses focus too much on their share price, and he even called for the end of so-called shareholder capitalism. This stance is in sharp contrast to President Trump's stock market cheerleading, and the mutual love between the presidency and the stock market may come to an end if Biden wins in November. Number 2. Hello, more taxes. Vice President Biden told voters that he plans to repeal the Tax Cut and Jobs Act of 2017, saying, quote, "If you elect me, your taxes are going to be raised, not cut if you benefited from that." A median income family of 4 would see their taxes rise by $2,000 per year. What's more, Biden's plan would raise taxes by nearly $4 trillion in total, raising taxes across the board. Biden would bring back the Obamacare individual mandate tax and raise taxes on investor and business income, and according to the Tax Foundation, Biden's tax plan will shrink the economy by 1.5%. Number 3. Goodbye, business-friendly policies. The many business-friendly policies that Trump pushed in the last 2 years had immediate effects. He cut 22 regulations for every one imposed. He signed a large tax cut for families and businesses and opened more federal land for energy exploration. Now, the United States is the biggest oil producer in the world. Biden seeks a ban on new fracking permits and to end all drilling on federal land. A Biden presidency would raise the cost of doing business in the United States in the form of higher taxes on large and small businesses, increased employment costs, and more bureaucratic red tape, making the COVID-19 recovery even harder. Number 4. Biden and Congress will push for a Green New Deal. Joe Biden believes his climate plan is a key plank in aiding our economic recovery. Biden's plan calls for eliminating all carbon sources, read oil and gas, from our power plants by 2035 and have the entire US economy carbon neutral by 2050. This means tighter environmental regulations, stricter building codes, some form of a carbon tax, and the end of oil and gas drilling in America. The cost to taxpayers? $2 trillion. And if Democrats hold the House and make gains in the Senate, look for an attempt to pass the Green New Deal, which could cost taxpayers as much as, wait for it, $93 trillion over the first 10 years. Number 5. Investors bail on the COVID recovery. As we discussed earlier, before COVID-19 hit, US stocks were at all-time highs. Businesses were flush with cash, jobs were plentiful as the economy hummed along. Now, tens of millions of people are without work. Businesses, both large and small, have gone bankrupt. Facing the prospect of transitioning to a new environment of burdensome regulation, higher taxes, investors could sit out part of the COVID recovery, reasoning that they've nearly made back their money from the earlier crash in the year, and it's better to wait safely on the sidelines to see how things shake out. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video on the 5 ways a Biden presidency could impact your wallet.